Good morning. How we doing? I'm Meowdy JPEG. How are you? We've got High Farm Cake JPEG. Hello. We got Will screaming in my chat. We got Ravenlord. Hello. How we all doing today? Make sure I didn't miss anyone. We've been very chatty this morning. Cake, thank you so much for that sub for 26 months of boop. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're gonna take a super duper cozy day. I've got a whole box of Magic the Gathering cards, and I've got my coffee, and we're just gonna open packs and see if we can build anything cool. I also have a bunch of like kind of bulk type cards. I want to do, and we unlocked with our sub goal, a Magic the Gathering card repaint. So what that is we take the card, we prime like the art, and we repaint the card. So I've got... One of the first ones we picked out was we're like, what if we did a Yu-Gi-Oh card? So I pulled out, I have a white dragon, that we can do a Blue Eyes White Dragon. There's a dog in here, I thought maybe we could do Sadie. But the idea was to just flip through cards and see if there's something we thought would be fun. So, we're going to pick our repaint card today and open a whole bunch of these. That's all we got. Let me get this out of the way. What are you guys up to today? Holy heck, howitzers, Batman. He's showing some guns. I gotta get back on the old workout. It's, my knee's been goofed up, and I had to take time off for my tattoo, and I'm sad. I gotta get back to it. So maybe today I can get back to it. It's just been one thing. Every time I feel like I'm making really good progress, something, like, comes up where it's like, you have to heal the tattoo. Oh, now your arm's effed up. You can't even move it. Like, it's like, please. Please let me do it. It sounds cute. I think it'll be fun. But we unlocked that as a sub goal, so I want to make sure we pick a card here very soon as I get into here. All right. So Duskmourn, for those who maybe don't play as much Magic, Duskmourn was kind of like 80s horror movie vibes. So a lot of the cards are going to be that kind of art. When you open up these packs, they do have the archetypes. So the different types of... So you have the different color mana. And the combos of that, what they kind of do. So, like, some of them sacrifice critters. Some of them are just full aggro. They're just swinging as much as they can. So, last time we were building, I started a rooms deck. So I think at the end of stream, we also need to see if we got new rooms for that deck or anything else that we want to add. So, but here's the vibe. Here's the kind of 80s horror sci-fi vibe. So, yeah. And barely knows what Magic is. That's okay. We can help, Cake. I know you don't want to get into it, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to help. Join me for upper body workout today. I'm working on my arms. I need to at least do the treadmill today. Like, at the very least. Put on the knee brace and just do the treadmill. Have to hunt monsters. That's right, JPEG. What did you get to yesterday? Slam has been getting all these really cool... he did a few more hunts, like, after I had to get off one night. He's been working on these really cool weapons, and I haven't been able to start mine yet. So my mission today is to start my cool weapons. Squeezel, how are you today? Welcome in. Gonna glance at the pretty pictures, mostly Nikki's face. The card art is really, really pretty. So even if you're not, like, into the game, it is really fun to just look through all the Magic art. So let's go ahead and we'll do like we normally do. Let's grab a stack. We'll dive on in. What are you guys up to today? I've got this. We gotta pick our card. I need to do the treadmill. And then probably later I'll play more Monster Hunter and Slam. It's just so much fun. Blue is the superior color. The more I play, the more I like blue. When I first started High Farm, a lot of blue was mill. And I still don't like mill. But now that I've played, like, all of my main decks have blue in it. The only one that doesn't was my first deck, which was Werewolves. And I even started that, like, last time we played. I don't know why I can't open this today. It's supposed to be cozy. Packs, please. Alright, start the pile. Those in a day item is Blanty Blue Slander. It's so funny, though. Let's see, JPEG says retiring yesterday, working on basic set of gear. Very nice. Alright, we're starting with Spirit. Let me enhance so we can look at the art a little bit more. Alright. Yo, Boop, hello. Anna Butts, hello. Here for a bit for taking Kitty to the vet. I hope everything goes okay with vet. Hope everything is good. Card art's what got me into the game. Found a copy of Sickle Reaper from Shadowmoor while snooping in my brother's room that led to 10 plus years of magic. I love that. Alright, we got Killer's Mask. I probably won't go as slowly as like we normally do when you go through these just because I've seen a lot of the cards. But if there's anything you guys want me to like stop on, or if we stop on pretty art. We did get a nice pretty full land for the mountain. Ooh, we do have a room right off the bat. So I'll set that aside. We got Enduring Innocence too. Okay, we're off to a good start, chat. We're off to a good start. I'm gonna set that aside. This one's really nice because it comes in as a critter. And then when the critter dies, it becomes an enchantment, so it stays on the board. So it has lifelink. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. When it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. So I think I have this in my bats. I'm going to double check, but I'm going to set that one aside because that's really nice. We off to a good start. Will the Final Fantasy crossover have a box like this? Yes. I have one of these pre-ordered and the collectors also. So we will be doing a Final Fantasy stream as well when that comes out. Oh, cards! Maybe I should buy some more. This is your sign. This is your sign. Just a regular checkup. Hopefully easy peasies. Grixis. Which one is Grixis? Sorry, Ravenlord. Help me out with that one. I started with Kithkin like 15 years ago. My deck of hobbits ran over everything. Alright. Got a very creepy spooter. Manifest Dread. Fear of the Dark. Vanish from Sight. It's very creepy art. Fear of Immobility. Oh, Murder's always a classic. And Grab the Prize. Okay. That's a pretty good start. Enduring Innocence and a room right off the bat. What did this room do, actually? I feel like I already have this one, but... When you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature an opponent controls. No maximum hand size. Beginning of your end step, draw a card. It's pretty good, but I'm pretty sure we have this one. Hellblooms is almost done with the base game. Monster Hunter Story, nice. I still like how they kind of streamlined the story bit, and then you get into the more traditional grind. It was kind of cool to see them do that. I don't know if any of the previous games had similar, but I'm assuming not. I've only played World and Rise, so I feel like the ones I have played have been the formula. But I don't know. I feel like it maybe helps people who that's their first game. A friend of mine had this annoying red land destroyed deck, so I had to kill him fast. That's fair. Alright, we got a little Skullcap Nuisance. Bleeding Woods. Double land's always good. Enters tapped unless the player has 13 or less life. You can add a red or green. Entity Tracker has Flash. And Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. So that might be good to throw in the room deck. I don't remember if I have one. I'll set it aside. Cathartic Party. That's some pretty art. Patchwork Beastie. This little guy. One of the little beasts that's in the in this set. Maybe I enter basically full room. Rooms, yeah, so that, this set, Duskmourn specifically has a lot of rooms. Like, you can make a room deck, but you pay the mana cost to unlock the room, and you get the enchantment that goes with it. So the center here says you can cast either half. The door unlocks on the battlefield. As a sorcerer, you may pay the mana cost of a locked door to unlock it. So that's how that works. I've recruited a lot of goblins from booster packs over the last few years. I may try and make a gobbo deck. Jezzy here in chat has a gobbo deck that was gross the other night. Oh, Story Rat! Change names. Okay, if I forget, don't like be afraid to remind me. But welcome on in. How are you? Avian's lurking. Bork, I said Bork. Avian, thank you for lurking. Hope you're having a good day. We're just opening packs, so we're gonna find a card to repaint later. So we're just gonna see what we got here. Hoping to add on to more of the room stuff. Some more creepy art. A Clammy Prowler. Cryptid Inspector. Got a rat. Twist Reality. Another Grab the Prize. Trapped in the Screen, which still will remind me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time. Maybe we should set that aside. We put Grandpa on the TV. That might be fun. Alright, because I know I've got several of those. I'm gonna set that aside. It's okay. I'll be like, it's Alex and be on Sadie's side all of the time. It'll be a dead giveaway. I try really hard at the name changes. Sometimes it takes me a couple times. So used to certain names. Repainted Black Lotus in perfect condition. New donation goal. Okay, we got Say Its Name, which is a fun card. This goes with another card called Altenac. And I'll read the fun part here. Nerd. Yep. Repray, welcome in. How are you? Let me catch up before I start reading. Okay, so Say Its Name. Exile this card and 2 other cards named Say Its Name from your graveyard. Search your graveyard, hand, and or library for a card named Altenac, the thrice called. Put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Activate only a sorcery. So if you say its name 3 times, you can call a critter named Altenac to the board. And I think that's a really fun mechanic. 75, welcome in, Fierce Lion. Thank you so much for that sub for 45 months of support. How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. Wait, say it's so good when you take all 4. Let's see. Sorry, don't do it off. Oh, for the name change, yeah. Forgot the earbuds today. Oh no. Well, I'm glad we have you. Repray. Glad we have you. What you up to? If you can hear me, what are you up to today? I don't think we got this last time. Unidentified hover ship. Flying. When unidentified hover ship enters, exile up to 1 target creature with toughness 5 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner manifests dread, and you have to crew it with 1. I don't think we got that one last time. That's kind of fun. Alright, what else we got? Oh, we got another room. So we got a greenhouse and a rickety gazebo. If you do the greenhouse, its lands you control have tapped to add 1 mana of any color. That's nice. The gazebo, when you unlock this door, mill 4 cards, return up to 2 permanent cards from among them to your hand. So I'll set that aside and see if we got it. Actually, to say its name work in Commander, I don't think so, because it doesn't... Because I think there is something on the card where it's like you can have multiple, or you can have as many in a deck as... Like, I think there's some wording that has to be on it. Yeah, I think, like, Heir Apparent has it, and I think some of the slimes have it. Ooh, welcome in, how are you? You need 3, says it's... Yeah, for the, to play it in, like, Standard, you would need 3 of these, but in Commander, I'm not sure. I think it has to have the specific wording. Alright, I'm gonna keep cruising here. Chandelier. I'm also trying to keep in mind if we did more repaints. Like if any of these sound. Wary Watchdog. I feel like Mischievous Pup is more Sadie. But we do have another doggo to keep in mind. Yeah. Okay, so that was our next pack. Say his name 3 times like a certain pop culture demon. Speaking of repaints, Ghost Hawks, how are you today? We just make Altenac Mariah Carey. Or there's so many you could do with it. There's so many you could do. You could do, yeah, like, maybe we do. This one's foil. I don't know how painting the foil works. I don't know. Yeah, which we could do separate. You could do like a whole, you know how they do like the secret layer? Just do a whole bunch. Thank you. It's all done. I've still got a few spots that are like holding on to, especially the chat. Don't get your inner elbow tattooed. It's not worth it. It heals so rough. It's really annoying. But I'm got the last little bits like healing up. But don't do it. It sucks. What's the difference between a Magic the Gathering bundle and a gift bundle? So they usually have a different amount of like card packs. Some of them will have the collector boosters. Some of them have like a little spin down dice to go with it. So it just depends on what they've put together. But usually it's a different number of packs and like the type of packs. Opened an Aether Drift bundle yesterday and got some decent pulls. Nice! What were some of the ones you're excited for? I've not done as much Aether Drift. We got the Commander decks, and that's kind of all we've done for Aether Drift. I prefer more the fantasy vibe, but I know people are making some crazy stuff. Got another full art. I'll set that aside. Another Duskmourn. I have Duskmourn in a landfall deck. I have this card, but it's not in the deck right now. This is the one that has the fractal critter. So beginning of your end step, if a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn, you control a prime number of lands. Create Primo, the Indivisible, legendary 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put that many 1/1 counters on it. And then it actually lists out the prime numbers if you're like me and can't remember. So there's kind of a fun card. But I've got Duskmourn in my landfall deck. Peaky Bank. Aether just doesn't interest me. I think it's I think the people who really like it are really enjoying it. I think everyone else kind of waiting. Kind of like I'll probably pick up some stuff with Tarkir. I was wanting to build a dragon deck, so I think Tarkir will be fun. Okay, we've got another room. We've got the Moldering Gym and Weight Room. I'm pretty sure I have this one. When you unlock the store, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. For the Weight Room, if you unlock this door, manifest Dread, put 3 1/1 counters on that creature. So I'll set it aside just in case. And I still have the art for this one, little bedhead beastie. Cutie. And that's our pack for that one. First place, Borderless Foil Riptide Gearhulk. Nice. Extended fight. Ooh, the Radiant Lotus. That's awesome. Congrats on your pulls. Whoops. I like some singles, but not the theme of the set. Yeah, I think, I'm glad for those who are enjoying it. It's not for me, but I'm glad for those enjoying it. I'll wait for my dragons. Got another full art. And another room. We have the Funeral Room. I don't remember if I have this one. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. And then the Awakening Hall. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's pretty good. I'm going to throw the sleeve on that one. We'll see if that's already in the deck. I use Engine Rat in my zombie deck. That's all I have from this set. Have you played Dice Masters? I don't think so. I don't think I have heard of that. Alright, Branch Snapper, Crack Skull. I got 2 rooms in one. We got the Underwater Tunnel and Slimy Aquarium. You unlock this door, Surveil 2. You unlock this one, Manifest Dread, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Set it aside just in case. Not as crazy as that other one we just pulled, but still, we'll take a look. We cracking packs. Biscuit, how are you? What you up to today? Live Madness, hello, how are you? Someone used Nerd already? That's okay, I feel like you just used it. How are you? What you up to? That's okay. So far, we've got a few rooms, and we got another Enduring. So we got Enduring Innocence, which I need to see if I have in our back deck. What are you up to? Let me get a sippy of my coffee. Rise, welcome in. How are you? Work. Uh-oh, going out of town. Hope everything goes well for going out of town. Good. Eating a banana. Sounds good. Enjoy a banana. We're gonna see what else we get here today. Split up. I don't think we got this one last time. Choose one. Destroy all tapped creatures. Destroy all untapped creatures. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna throw a sleep on that one. Sure, I can find a spot for that, huh? Sure I can. I've been out of Magic the Gathering for a few months due to life stuff. Might try to get some games at the local game store at this point. We had played Magic a while back with like Midnight Hunt and all of that. But we were still doing like one-on-one. This time, Scott decided to go up to the store and try Commander, and we've been kind of hooked since then. Commander is so much fun. Enjoying the heck out of it. How many packs have I missed? We're still in our first stack. Maybe 4-ish? Still pretty early. Do you make payment in magic or in sealed magic boxes? I still need to eat food, unfortunately. I still need to eat food. I was having back on spell table, but no. Oh, there's the art we looked at when we first opened it up on the archetype box. Yeah, we've been doing, if anyone wants to join us, we've been doing Commander Night in the Discord. It's US evening time, because that's when kind of we were all available. But if anyone wants to come and join us, I'll throw that in the chat. Discord. They make food tokens. Do you take payment in a whole cow? Maybe not. That might get a little messy. Alright, we have another. I'm pretty sure I have this one, but when you unlock this door, 1/1 Glimmer Enchantment Creature Token. 1/1 counter on up to 2 target creatures. I'll set it aside just in case. Because whatever we have duplicates or whatever I don't end up using, I'll sell or trade. Try and get some more cards. Scare, Vicious Clown. Chain Razorkin. Alright. A gum it is. I wish someone would pay me in gum. You're an international small arms dealer now? What? Shipping minis internationally. And they have small arms. They do. They do. Alright. Next pack. Very creepy spider. Start us off. Reaper's on a few lists. Yep. Yep. Hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it. I'm tempted to get the playmat of this art because I keep going back to it and I love it. It's just so like creepy and weird and I just love it. It's just a cool picture. I like it. Come back wrong. Destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into the graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice at the beginning of your next end step. Nikki's opening carrying her guns today. I am. Alright, we got a Painter's Studio. When you unlock this door, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them until the end of your next turn. Whenever you attack, attacking creatures you control get a 1/0, until the end of turn. We'll set it aside. Miasma Demon. Take Strength. Final Vengeance. Additional cost casts a spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment to exile a target creature. Pretty good. It's gorgeous. Was that the room? I love that. And they do have, I saw a playmat for it. I'm considering it. The person adding me to the list is just notified they can't have duplicate entries. I feel like you got a new note. Just popped up on your... Okay. Next up. I'm also kind of keeping an eye for anything that would help with the room deck. I think we actually lucked out, like, with the last time. We got a lot of the, like, critters and stuff you would add to a room deck. So, but if we see anything, that would be good. I'll try and set that apart, too. I think last time we got pretty lucky, though. Oh, we got a cool Nashi art card. Alright, Vengeful Possession, Peculiar Lighthouse, all shiny. Oh, Marina Vendrell's Grimoire. I think I have the regular. I would take the fancy one here. When the Grimoire enters, if you cast it, draw 5 cards. You have no maximum hand size. Don't lose the game for having 0 less life. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, discard that many cards. If you have no cards in hand, you lose the game. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna throw a... And we got another Enduring Courage. Sweet. Okay, so Grimoire into a sleeve. And Enduring Courage will go into a sleeve. Did you make a list of the rooms you're missing? No. The plan, Rise, is at the end of stream, I'll just grab all of them and we'll take out the duplicates and I'll have to go and see what I'm missing. I had just set them aside. I hadn't started, like, building a deck just yet. That'll be our next step, though. You're right. That'll be next step. Alright, got a surgical suite and a hospital room. When you unlock this door, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. When you attack, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. Set it aside. for my very scientific way of building my room deck. Alright. I feel like some of these fear ones I probably need to look into. Like each color has a different one. Hand that feeds. Is anyone else working on anything for Magic? Any decks we're building yet? The next one I want to put some money into is a dragon deck. And I'm kind of waiting for Tarkir because there's going to be new stuff in there. So like I want to do the Dragon. But Tarkir's going to have some cool stuff. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'll save my money until then. Save my money for that in Final Fantasy. It's kind of where I'm at. Final Fantasy is, that was a pricey one. That was a pricey one. I got a full art for that. I also want to find something to do with these art cards, because there's some that I like that are really pretty. Oh, we got this one earlier, so we got another gym and weight room. So trying to build decks for Wolverine, Storm, and Arcan. So tweaking the No Fun Allowed Angel deck. Blazemeyer Verge. Fiver. We got a Saw. Duskmourn's Domination. Shroud Stomper. Another Clammy Prowler. Final Fantasy, so that's what I'm waiting for. I'm really excited for it. We're both... When our store announced... They have a Discord. When they announced that the pre-orders were up, like, you have to do it in store. So we, immediately... Immediately. We got a Meat Locker and a Drowned Diner. When you unlock this door, tap up to one target creature, put 2 stun counters on it. The Diner, when you unlock this door, draw 3 cards and then discard a card. So, that's pretty good. Jazzy, hello! How are you? We got some fancy cardboard. How are you? We got a fancy mat. How are you? Trying to, another one. Our cup runneth over with rooms. We have a ticket booth and a tunnel of hate. When you unlock this door, manifest dread. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike until the end of turn. Not bad. So far, Jazzy, we've gotten, that I've pulled aside, we've got a lot of rooms. We got Enduring Innocence and Enduring Courage so far. I'm still hoping for the green and maybe another black one would be nice. I pulled apart, split up, just because I don't think we pulled it last time, but it was a lot of destroying stuff. And then I got the fancy version of Marina Vendros Grimoire, where I think I have the regular one from last time we did packs. So that's where we're at so far. I'll go ahead and sleeve this too. That's what we got so far. Come here. The brand deck that is Group Hug and Bounce spells. Upgrading my Eternal Might. Aether Drift Precon. That's what I'm currently working on. Is that the zombie one? I played that one, and I don't remember what it was called. On Wings of Gold is so good, if that's the right deck. So good. The zombie one. I feel like with upgrades it could get really scary. It felt okay when I played it out of the box. I think I also didn't pull into some of the scarier stuff it has. Split up sounds like it will clean up my goblins. I hope so. I sure hope so. Peer past the veil. I don't think I know this one either. Discard your hand, then draw X cards, where X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Interesting. Under the Skin is also very cool art. Fear of Isolation. It's additional cost cast the spell. Return a permanent you control to owner's hand. Has flying. I feel like I need to be looking through those fear cards a little bit more. Another room. We already got this one, but another tunnel and aquarium. I'm going to go ahead and pull it just so we can get all the duplicates together too. Friendly Ghost, Searching Cultist, Soul Rager, and a Healer. Did I pull that other one out? I don't think I did. Let me do that real quick. Pull those both out. Maybe I did. Lighthouse. Thought I had another green that I didn't pull. Oh, I guess I did. Okay, never mind. Sorry, chat. Let's see. Other than this, I've just been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. Slam and I were playing more last night. I was trying to start the, like, special weapons that you kind of use for endgame. But I didn't quite get what I needed last night. So I think my goal today is to start my special weapons. Depending on schedules. We may be I think we're going to Monster Hunt tomorrow on stream. If Slam can't join me, I'll just run around and do solo stuff. But if Slam can join me, then we'll do that. And then Wednesday we're going to Monster Hunt. So I think that's the plan for the rest of this week is monsters if you want to come join. Got another cool art card. This one is I am a Duskmourn. Mr. Duskmourn himself. Got a shiny doggy. Cursed recording. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a time counter on cursed recording. If there are 7 or more time counters on it, remove those counters and it deals 20 damage to you. But you can tap it. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. That's kind of fun. I don't know, I'm always pulled to those things where you could just absolutely destroy yourself. Ooh, pretty. Collected company. We got, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put up to 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Survivors who stay together, slay together. I'll go ahead and put a sleeve on that one because it's pretty. I do love me some full arts. It's so pretty. Okay, I got a separate pile. We got an Unwanted Remake. Shard Mage Rescue. The little gremlin tamer is back. Love it. Creepin' Peeper. Another Moldering Gem and Weight Room. It also wants to show off its guns here on the stream. Piranha Fly. Creepy Doll. And a Living Phone. Alright, last of our first pack. The other thing we're going to do today, because I know I'm going through these quicker than we normally do, we're going to pick a card to do our repaint. So we unlocked a sub-goal to repaint a magic card, and I've got some bulk that we can look through. Oh, of course we got the Jolly Balloon Man art. So creepy. We're going to look through that together and see if there's a card we want to paint. I don't want to keep showing. Get off my stream. That's also very pretty. Hey, Cassie Doors, welcome in. We've got a few good ones. Yeah, let me finish up this stack and I'll show you. What are you up to today? They announced a sequel to the VR Gladiator game Gorn. Gorn. Look, is that actually the name or is that like an abbreviation? What the heck is this? Twitching doll. Spider toy. Add 1 mana of any color, put a nest counter on Twitching doll. Sacrifice the doll, create a 2/2 green spider creature token with reach for each counter on Twitching doll. Activate only as sorcery. There's just spiders taking over this doll. That's so creepy. I don't think I've seen that one. It's very creepy. Chilling at work. Nothing going on today. It's a chill day for me. Thanks for coming to chill with us. We're going through another pack of Duskmourn, which is why we're going a little quicker. Vile Mutilator. It's an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature or an enchantment. Has flying and trample. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token enchantment, then sacrifices a non-token creature. That's kind of fun. And it's taking out the one of the little glimmers. Storyteller. A bottomless pool and a locker room. You unlock this door, return to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. When 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Set it aside for now. We'll go through all of our rooms here in a little bit. Inferno, Shepherding Spirits. We've also got the Glassworks and Shattered Yard. Unlike this door, this room deals 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of your end step, this room deals 1 damage to each opponent. And that's our first stack. So here's what we got so far. We got both Enduring Courage and Enduring Innocence. So again, if you've not used these, they come in as creatures and have like benefits. But then when you kill the creature, they stay on the board as an enchantment. So they're really cool to kind of get out early and have those for the game. I also got Marina Vendrill's Grimoire. We had the regular version, so now I have the fancy showcasey one. And then Split Up, which has a little bit of a board wipe there. So that's what we got so far. And then rooms that we're going to go through a bit later. So we'll see where we're at for that later. We did have one full art also, so got Collected Company. I'll just set aside for now. Alright, next stack. So I've been playing Monster Hunter. You guys playing any other games right now? That's gonna be my life for a while. Just try to work through the day and then play Monster Hunter. That's just gonna be my life for the next couple weeks. Alright. Got another creepy spider. Possible Inferno. Scorch Panda, thank you so much for that sub for 34 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you? Oh, we got a Marvin. Helpoop says, Final Fantasy XIV MOG event, Space Marine 2. Monhunt takes literally half my daily playtime. Yeah. We're good, Panda. We are opening up some more Duskmourn today. We're trying to add on to that room deck and just see if we got some more cool stuff. We got 2 of the Enduring, like, critters, so I think we're off to a good start. We're also going to pick the card that we're going to repaint, Panda. So, the other one, I feel a little bad. They're both Yu-Gi-Oh! Related. I kind of want to put Grandpa in the TV. So I've pulled that aside. I think that could be fun with our Blue Eyes White Dragon. So, I've set that aside, and we may do that. But trying to keep that in mind as we go, too. If there's anything fun that, like, just clicks. Alright, we did not get Marvin last time. Marvin Murderous Mimic has all activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name as this creature. So that's fun. I'm going to set him aside. Especially for 2 mana. It's pretty cool.
Nani?
Prince Boulder, welcome in. This is my favorite set of all time. There's some cool stuff, and I'm a little sad that we started playing, like, right after it came out. So I'm like, I feel like I'm catching up. I played a ton on Arena. I should pick up some physical. We have the Valgavoth deck. I guess I should see if I want to get any of the other ones. But yeah, it's there's some really cool stuff in here. What you up to today? Welcome on in. Irabri, hello. How you doing? We're opening up Duskmourn, and then I was just saying that we need to pick a card to repaint. So we're going to do that here together today. I actually meant to do it when I did Bloomburrow, and I forgot. Sorry. Alright, we got a Derelict Attic and a Widow's Walk. When you unlock this door, you draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. When your creature you control attacks alone, it gains +1/+0 and gains Death Touch. Also pretty cool. Well, we're looking through what we got here. Alright, let's pack. Red Black is a fun color to play, yeah. Yeah, that Valgavoth deck is a nightmare, but fun to play. If you do it as the Lord of Pain, it gets really gross really quickly. These are Duskmourn. They are just the play boosters. So these were very kindly gifted by Son of Horus. Thank you. So we're opening them up to see what we got. Alright, got another art card. Very creepy. Very much, I don't know, reminds me of like the Butcher from Diablo. What are you up to today, Panda? As I was asking chat earlier if people were building any decks. Is there anything you're working on, Panda? Ooh, we got another Screaming Nemesis. Whenever Screaming Nemesis is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the turn. Yoink. Into a sleeve. I hope people a Meat Hook Massacre too. Would be cool. Alright, if you're burning alive. Another greenhouse and gazebo. Glimmer. Bear trap. Glimmer lights. Alright, stuff we've seen. To the pile. Not working anything at the moment. Need to spray undercoat something. But can't cast right now. That's fair. That's fair. Whoops. Today, after like stream, I've got to get the rest of our tax stuff over to the gentleman that helps us with our taxes. And then I need to start airbrushing some nights. It's that or I work on the Votan a little bit. I haven't decided. We'll see how I feel after tax man time. Yeah, gotta do that today. Did have a fun game of Battle Group on Friday, so that was good. Good, Airbright. I know you're excited for that. Glad it went well. 75's building aristocrats deck. Green-black. With the commander being Bellatrix Witherbloom. Very nice. I think that's who I took out of my squirrel deck. It didn't fit with squirrels, but I could see that. You should do your taxes. It's coming up. It'll be here before we know it. I got Winter, Misanthropic Guide. Has Ward 2. Beginning of your upkeep, each player draws two cards. Delirium. As long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those card types. Wow. That's kind of fun. I think I'll throw a sleeve on that. That seems potentially annoying. But after taxes comes tax returns. I wish. We also have a very pretty Flood Farm Verge full art. I'll throw a sleeve on that too. I am such a sucker for the full art. Full art anything, but the lands especially. They're just so pretty. They're so pretty. Into the sleeve with you. Alright. Domestic Scavenger. Cynical Loner. A Glimmer Seeker. Beginning of your second main phase, if Glimmer Seeker is tapped, draw a card if you control a Glimmer creature. If you don't control a Glimmer creature, create a 1/1 Glimmer enchantment creature token. Lands are the only full card. Oh, if I could make a full deck of full art, I would do it. I love full arts. Even the deck is like, Nikki, you have to work out today. You have to work out. Okay, I hear you. I'll do it. I'll do it. The difference in pricing. Winter is under $10. Flood Farms. Wait. Winter is under 10. Flood is more. Winter is less than a dollar. Okay. Flood Farm is over 10. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of those lands do pretty well. Because of people like me that are that love those full arts. Everybody says the way the battle group works, if certain things happen, you pull a chit out of the bag, of which could be numbers or specials. Okay, so like out of ammo, etc. He is here. He is. Imagine my husband in my stream. Happens more likely than you think. Next pack. In we go. Going back to Lurk. Oh, you drove him away. Drove him away. Scott's being responsible and doing the work thing today. I'm having to brute force it today. Work's dumb. Nobody has the brain. Yeah. I am sorry that it's dumb today. I like some of the poster Lord of the Rings cards. So some of the Lord of the Ring, only Sauron, the Dark Lord deck, yes. Some of the Lord of the Ring, sorry, we're just talking lands, so I'm thinking about it. The lands for the Lord of the Rings are pretty, because it's like the map. Very, very pretty. Everybody says, I destroyed my opponent's commander's tank, so 2 of the little chits. One was number, one was a breakdown. He played with the tank, destroyed his commander. 1 does nothing, 2 to 5, 6 immobilized, 6 destroyed. Okay, so kind of like Warhammer rules there. Another Jolly Balloon Man. We hate him. He's so creepy. He's got haste. Here's what he does, though. For 1 and tap. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its colors and types and has flying and haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. So you're just making all these copies. Copy balloons. But the art is so creepy. I'm going to sleeve them and maybe someone else will want them, you know? Maybe someone else will want to deal with it. Alright, also got Norns with Survivalist. Another room, we've got the Crypt and the Cadaver Lab. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black horror enchantment creature token. Triggers once each turn. Now, like this door, return target creature card from the graveyard to your hand. Set it aside. Vigor, another Piranha Fly. Alright, there's the eyes are back. Has Vigilance when it attacks you, surveil 1. Its unblinking gaze sees every flaw, every shame, every humiliating moment you wish you could forget. So creepy. Okay. I actually am a little chilly. I was like right on the... where I was a little warm earlier, now I'm a little cold. We'll do half. We'll half these it. Panda talking about his con. So good. 20 plays over 9 unique games. Got 6 plays on one of my 10x10s. Picked up a few new games. Letters from Whitechapel, Septima, and River Valley Glassworks. I think I've heard of Letters from Whitechapel. And I'm not like a big board game person. Those others I don't know. Earbrise says, okay, so following along with Earbrise Battle Report. Destroys my KV once, so I pulled a chit, which is a breakdown. Proceeds to destroy the other tank he has on the battlefield. Oh no. Just popping all the tanks. Alright. Before I put this, we were talking about like the rooms, so these little things can help with the locked and unlocked rooms too. So I should probably keep those. Okay. Mountain. Unstoppable Slasher. Death Touch. Whenever Unstoppable Slasher deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. When it dies, if it has no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. Jeez. I'm gonna put that in here. I'm gonna put you somewhere. Oh, and we were talking about the say its name. Here is the creature that you actually pull. So after you summon it 3 times, this is what you get. This is Altenac the Thrice Called. Let's see, what does he do? 1 in green. You can discard him. Return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Has trample. Whenever he becomes the target target of a spell or ability opponent controls, draw a card. I don't think he's anything crazy, but it's a cool mechanic. I like having to do it 3 times, then pull him out. I had one person do it to me on Arena, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. The thing is crazy creepy. Septima is a witch one, where you're a witch trying to be the next leader, competing against other players. River Valley Glassworks, you're collecting glass rocks. Have a cool collection of rocks. They look very tasty. Letters from Whitechapel is a hidden movement, where one person is Jack the Ripper, everyone else is detectives. Oh, okay, gotcha. Those games stress me out, where you have like one person doing something different, because I don't want to be the other person. Like I would play, is it Betrayal House something? I don't remember the full title. I don't want to be the special person. It stresses me out too much. But it's a neat mechanic. It just stresses me out. If anyone else could be the other one. Betrayal House on the Hill, that's the one. Yep. Stresses me out. One of my favorite games. Like maybe if we played it more and I got more comfy with it, but it stressed me out. Oh, there's a Baldur's Gate. I know they've done like a couple different... Oh, there's a lot more versions I was thinking. A Scooby-Doo version, Baldur's Gate version. My favorite like that is 2 Angel Sisters. They're in the field. You can flip over the cards. Made the giant... Yes, we got that one. When we did the Innistrad Remastered unpacking, we got that on stream. It was pretty cool. We got a Leyline of Hope. Very cool. I'll throw that into a slavey. It has an enchantment. Leyline of Hope is in your opening hand. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If you would gain life, you gain that much plus 1 instead. As long as you have 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get a 2/2. So I'm going to throw that immediately into our bat deck, is what I'm going to do. Very cool. Coffee Brewed sounds good. You have the Baldur's Gate version. We played it, I think, with Scott's dad, like, forever ago, and I was just like, I don't want to do that. If we have to, if we're playing again, I don't want to be the special person. It's too much for me. It's too much. What are the pulls so far? Sure. So let me show you what we got before we dive into our next pack. How are you today? We just pulled Leyline of Hope. We got a Winter, which kind of seemed fun, so I went ahead and pulled that aside. Got Screaming Nemesis. We got Marvin, which I didn't get in our last box. We got 2 of the Enduring, so we've got Courage and Innocence, which I think are the ones we got last time, so I guess we're consistent. We got the Showcase Marina Vendra's Grimoire, so I'm going to swap out the regular one that I have. And then I pulled Split Up, because I don't think I have that in anything yet, but a nice board wipe. And then last time we did Duskmourn, I started a room deck, so I don't remember which ones I'm missing. So I'm just pulling aside all of the rooms so we can look through that a little bit later. But that's what we got so far. Is there any decks you're working on? This is Duskmourn. So this is a more recent one. And it's very much like 80s horror vibe. So it's really fun. Let me try and get some of the... I feel like this art really kind of encapsulates what Duskmourn is. But yeah, that's what we're doing. But it's a newer one. Consider says, I'm getting ready to play BSG this Saturday, which I'm looking forward to trying. I wanted to try it for a long time. Sorry, BSG. Trying to... So many abbreviations. Sorry, I might need help. Alright. Let's see, I'm currently in the midst of building my mono green Stompy Living End hybrid for Modern. Nice! I really love playing green. I've got a Landfall, blue-green, and I've got Werewolves with green. But even bigger Stompier sounds fun. Battlestar Galactica, thank you. Thank you, Chet. I hope it's fun. Especially, it's hard when it's like something you've been wanting to play for a long time, so I hope it goes well. We got the the Stick Twister, which I have to be really careful with. I cracked this up last time. We got another one. Perfect. There's another Say Its Name. There's 2. We can almost summon it, chat. Another doggy. Another Ticket Booth. So we did get this one earlier, but I'll set it aside. And Emerge. I have 4 extended art foil. Oh, Questing Beast. I just pulled a Questing Beast like the other week, and I want to find somewhere to put it. That's, yep, all blinged out and everything. Love that. Love that. Panda says, I've heard great things about the game. I have Unfathomable, which is the Lovecraft version of it. It's kind of fun that all these games have, like, you have the core game, but then they have all the different, like, IPs and stuff, too. All the different versions. Heard nothing but great things. I'm excited. Yeah, I hope you love it. Now that you finally get a chance to play it. I love this art, too, of Victor. So cool. So that is Victor Valgavoth Seneschal. Art's cool. Got another Leyline of Resonance. Leyline of Resonance is in your opening hand. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Did you just pull a spicy? I did. Hellboop says, I almost bought the Caesar Fallout deck Saturday. I've heard it's really good. My locals have been in store by 25% off, and there are a few on the shelf. Told myself no more Magic until Final Fantasy release. Yeah. It's, if you're wanting to go hard on Final Fantasy, it's a pretty penny, I'm not gonna lie. Steadfast Ace says, I opened a Throne of Eldraine collector booster box. You got all 4 in one box. That's insane. That's wild. Oh, look, another Grimoire. So this is the one I have that we'll be replacing with the showcase. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in a sleeve because I'll probably I'm sure someone will trade for that. Just in caseies. That's wild. Those crazy boxes are fun. Ethereal armor. You're falling. Okay, we got another meat locker, but we did... Oh, sorry, I'm too high up. I'm where I'm trying to paint. Okay. Cryptid inspector. Another murder. Always good to have. Always good to have. I feel like we need to come up with something for the goat. I have so many goats. he the goat. War of the Spark and Throne of Eldraine are my favorite sets. How about me? I really like Bloomburrow, and I'm sad we weren't playing at the time. We went back and got Bloomburrow in like the commander decks. I was a big Redwall kid growing up, so I really like Bloomburrow. We started with Midnight Hunt. I do like the Innistrad stuff quite a bit. I will say I'm a bit newer to Magic, so I don't know a lot of the older sets. I would say of the newer stuff, those are probably the ones. Duskmourn is very fun. I kind of wish we had been playing when it was... I think it's tough when they just, like, it's new sets all the time. It's just kind of constantly new sets. But there's definitely some cool stuff in here. Eldraine has some beautiful art. I really want the Rhystic Study from Eldraine. It's so pretty. Another Leyline of Resonance. Holy cow. Okay. I'll throw a sleeve on that too. Now I get a non-foil, so that's great. They're everywhere. Redwall. I loved Redwall. I read so many of those books. I'm tempted to do a reread. Like if my my to-be-read list was not as long as it is, I would do it. You were an otter girl? I like the otters. Some of my OG foil Osoran Planeswalker for Shadows or Innistrad that I got from a fat pack. That's awesome. We got Smoky Lounge and a Salon. I'm pretty sure I have one of those, but just in case. The books go fast. That's true. I would get through them probably a lot faster then. I don't know. I read a lot as a kid. I probably still tore through them. I'm tempted. Maybe like the first couple or something. If I'm really enjoying them, keep going. But, wow. You're the one saying the books go fast. And then you're like, nerd. As if you haven't also read them. You nerd. Does that mean when the new edition of Burrow and Badgers comes out and convince you and Scott to play Redwall miniatures? I've seen some of them. I don't think I have seen how the game plays, but I have seen some of the miniatures and they're cute. They're all metal, right? Do you have a booster box of Cam? Cam. Thinking. What can be? Oh, off cam. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. We have, it's a full box. We're a little over halfway through it. So we're just tearing through it today. Yeah. So this was very kindly gifted through my throne. So I wanted to chat to see all the pulls that we get. So that's what we're doing today. Sorry, I got you now. All metal. It's supposed to be a pretty light game. I would look at it. I would look. Uh-oh, a Mind Skinner. Uh-oh. Alright, Mind Skinner. Can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. Now is the time to decide how annoying I want to be. Because this card can be annoying. See, I don't normally like mills, but I think having one to just be like, hey, you guys want to play it? Keeping it. It's so good, yes, it's so good. Mill decks are gross, but I'll use it with the Cactar. You all lose. That's right, you have to keep milling your cards till you hit 10k. It'd be so good, yes. Yes. Listen, this thing is gross. I'll put it back on screen in case you wanted to make a note of it. A Mind Skinner. It's gross. I've seen it in play on Arena, and it's pretty gross. I love this. I love the little beasties, like the art for them. They're so cute. You need that? No, it's mine. If it's on your list, it's yours. I actually think we got one in a previous pack too, so I think I've got one. It's the how annoying do I want to be kind of deck. She's supposed to be lurking, but now there's a card he wants. That's different. That's different. Let's see. I've been holding off because the new edition comes out, but I'm ready. Okay. I guess the rules for that, are those just like available online, or do you have to buy a rule book? All the companies do it a little different, is why I ask. My commander is Ulamog, the Ceaseless Creator. It's a nasty mill card. Whoa, what is this? Let's play a game. And with the stampy stamp. I feel like I should know the card that you've mentioned for Ulamog, but I don't. Having trouble coming up with it, sorry. Okay, another greenhouse. Oh, thank you. Legendary creature. When you cast a spell, exile 2 target permanents. Indestructible. Whenever Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. Ew. Yep, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. You have to buy the rule book. It's done through Osprey. Okay. Indestructible 2, so when it dies, it gets shuffled back into the owner's library. Ew. Ew. Ooh, that's I like this full art for the Hall Creeper. That's very creepy. Can't be blocked. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put 2 1/1 counters on the Hall Creeper, draw a card, or it becomes a copy of another target creature you control. That's pretty. And can't be blocked. You need to go with my ninjas? You might need to. You might need to. It might be fun. Into the pile you go. I'll figure it out. I'll figure you out. Okay. Fear of Infinity. Snatcher. Another slimy aquarium. Footage. Alright. Next pack. Trying to think what else we've got going on. A reminder that tomorrow we're probably going to play Monster Hunter, so if you want to watch me dual blade it up, if Slam can't join, that's totally fine. I can run around and do solo stuff. And then Wednesday, we're probably going to also monster hunt, so if you guys want to come hunt some monsters with me, that'll be tomorrow. We're doing a lot of variety this week. We got Falgavoss Lair. Go ahead and throw a sleeve on it. Let's see, Rancor. For a green, a giant creature gets a 2/0 and has trample. Rancor is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Return Rancor to its owner's hand. Okay, that Ulamog I don't know. Okay, it would be fun in my Ula-like deck with Echoes of Eternity. I can't, because I know, like, all of your stuff have multiple, like, titles. I never remember which one is which. I'm gonna keep that because I'm sure someone will want to trade for it. Echoes of Eternity. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers... Oh, it's the additional time. Okay. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Headed out, Earbright. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now. $60 card right now. It's an all-time low. Grab them up. Holy cow. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, another, oh gosh, back-to-back rooms. We got another derelict attic and another grand entryway. I think I zoomed in a little too much. I keep going off camera and I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I just want to show you the pretty art. We can do it. There's our third Say Its Name. We might have to do something with them. Because now we can summon Altenac. Peak was $240, foil for $390. I believe it if you're triggering stuff all over time. Meeting time sounds good, Panda. We'll be here. Ceaseless Hunger? I think it might be the other one. It might be, wait. Oh, I thought we meant Echoes of Eternity was the 60. I may have gotten goofed up. Echoes already have, okay. Yeah, I think we might have been. Can't say its name, but we can mime it. I think we might have to do something. We got a bunch of them. Along with the twinning staff. Scott wants no friends by the end of the game. No friends. Alright, starting with the treasure. Flood Farm Verge. Forest. Making sure I'm on camera. Because I keep drifting higher for some reason. Got the little Inquisitive Glimmer, which I think is really pretty art. Classic Scott. That's our Scott. Megalodon. Alright, another Glassworks. We pulled that earlier. Throw it in again. Alright. That one was not quite as fun. I'll go ahead and... we'll go through the land later. Alright, we are on our last stack. Last stack of goodies. Let's figure out. Drowsy or Pain, but there's a lot worse out there played more frequently. Yeah, like the mill deck I'm about to make. Any deck that pops off turn 3. I need to practice my ninja deck. I know that she gets really gross, and I just haven't been able to practice her. I might ask our Thursday group if they don't mind practicing with me. I'd like to get good at it, but I know that it's gross compared to some other stuff. I get my commander deck, my Ghost Enemy Scott. I'll be honest, I like the games that are just a slugfest. Like the really long games that just like, I don't like when it's like over really, really quickly. I like the slugfest games. That could also be the green player in me talking though. Sounds like a control, but no. I just want to slug it out. You can tell I'm not a seasoned TCG collector and I open a pack by pulling the flat part. I have tried so many different ways to get like a consistent first stream, and this one's working for me today. We got Valgavo's Onslaught, speaking of green. Manifest Dread X times, then put X 1/1 counters on each of those creatures. So that's kind of fun. I think I have that in one of... I don't think it's in my deck, but I have it for my landfall deck. Dread, Fear of the Dark. Just looking for anything, kind of another Glassworks. Looking for anything interesting here as we go. I'm the degenerate that runs the bonkers combo decks and do a 360 kickflip into all of your life. Let's see, Defense of the Heart. Beginning of your upkeep, if opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice Defense of the Heart. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards, put those cards onto the battlefield and shuffle. Ooh. Goes crazy. Oh, with Ulamog? That makes sense. There we go. Some of them they just open easier too. We got another... Oh, a different Victor, though. We got the cool showcasey Victor. Hi, Sadie. Got a Jump Scare. Lakeside Shack. Waltz of Rage. I don't think I've seen this one. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another creature. Till the end of turn, when another creature you control dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the end of turn. That's kind of fun. Sadie's definitely an aggro player. She is either just mono red or red white for sure. For sure. That's legal, only legal in Commander and Pioneer. Angry dancing. We dancing so angry. So cool art too. I like that. I'm gonna just leave it for now. Either to find a spot or to maybe throw it in the old trade. Maybe someone else has a good spot for it. Midnight Mayhem's also some fun art with little gremlins. New core ability, Dance with Rage. Sorcery, create 3 1/1 red gremlin creature tokens. Gremlins you control gain menace, lifelink, and haste till the end of turn. That's Sadie right there. See? She is the mayhem. Little gremlin Sadies. We've been getting so many murders. I feel like these two have been together, like, in every pack, too, which is interesting. Like, back to back. Like, if they're in the deck, they're right there together. Recently collected all 3 Mythic Editions. I'm so hyped. That's so cool. It's okay. If not her, then who would do it? True. True. Wolfsark, hello. How are you today? We're doing a Magic Monday, opening some packs. And then we need to decide which card we're going to repaint. So, we got a few more packs here, and then we'll do that. Got the Eldar ready to go. Oh, and the game got canceled. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Do you get to reschedule, or? I mean, at least they're ready. Now you're ready for whenever you get to. So that's great. Got another Leyline. We haven't gotten this one. If Leyline have mutations in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the field. You may pay all the colors, rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. I'm gonna grab that. Yoink! Let go. My sleeves are hugging. Wooberg! Yeah, there we go. I try to arrange games with the newish people that come to our gaming club, but they're not the most reliable. That makes sense. Well, hopefully you can reschedule and get to play. Another room. Alright. Another Say Its Name. Might have to do this, chat. Might have to do a little series. If we like the card painting, might be good. Nerds are hard to corral. I used to run some Warhammer events and like leagues and stuff. Getting the cats together can be difficult. That's why I don't do it anymore. Streaming's better. I'm gonna be here at this time. Anyone who wants to hang out, cool. If not, okay. Getting the nerds all in one spot and to do the things they need to do. It can be tricky. As someone who runs up tabletop RPGs, yeah. All right. We have a shiny insidious fungus. That's cornfield, another of the creepy lands. St. Jeeves says, it's easy to corral nerds. To shake a batch of magic cards. They all listen. Welcome on in. How are you? And what if I just... some ASMR? Corral everyone in here. Oh, another Silent Hall creeper. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We are opening up Duskmourn packs. I started a room deck last time we did Duskmourn. So I'm trying to see if we get any rooms that we're missing. And then just in general, if there's something else we want to build. So we're just cruising through at the moment. Board Game Girl lost our girl to a baby. No, we don't mean it. Oh, I see. Life changes. That'll do it. That'll do it. Ooh, yes, the Great Henge. Also very good. Very, very good. Silent Hall Creeper is my nemesis Unlimited. We got the regular, and we also got the full art that I pulled aside. And I think it might go in with my ninja deck. So, considering that. Mythalion, hello. I got 2 Mind Skinners in my pre-release bundle. We pulled one of those earlier, too. Is it time, chat? Do we just make a nasty, just blue deck here today? Maybe it's time. What'd you up to today, Mythalion? Oh, there's not a girl in our group anymore. We have no one to wrangle up all the cats. Well, one of you's gonna have to take over. As the person that used to have to be that. Okay, give them a break. Even if they come back, give them a break, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work getting people together. That's okay. We do have one. We do have a Mind Skinner. So let me show you the pulls here, Mythalion. So we did get 1, 2 Silent Hall Creepers. We got a Leyline. There's your boy, the Mind Skinner. Leyline of Resonance. Leyline of Resonance. Leyline of Hope. We got Winter, which I thought was fun, so I just pulled it aside for now. Got a Screaming Nemesis. Marvin, which we didn't get last time. Enduring Innocence and Courage. I got the Showcase of Marina Vendra's Grimoire, which I'll swap out the one that I've got. And then I pulled aside Split Up for a board wipe. So that's what I got so far. And then the rooms we're going to go through at the end of stream. Because we have a lot of those to figure out what goes in with the rooms I already have. I guess I should pull out... No, I was going to pull out the Grimoire, but I'll just wait. Keep the stacks organized at the moment. Dive deep into the waters of nerd tears, make the blue. Let's get until the email people are helpful. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Alright. Got a creepy toy to start things are. A shiny murder. We have Rip Spawn Hunter. Beginning of your second main phase of Rip Spawn Hunter is tapped. Reveal top X cards of your library. X is the power. Put any number of creatures and or vehicle cards with different powers from among them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. It's fun. Shard Mage, Spear of Isolation, another grand entryway. Got so many rooms, Jet. I have one in my landfall deck that lets me play lands from my graveyard. And I don't think we've actually pulled that one, so I just have the one so far. I might have to. I don't know if the room deck would use that one, but I know that's one we don't have. I don't know how many more we're missing other than that one. How does the Grimoire work with Jace? Wielder of Mysteries. Oh, okay. Library. Okay, gotcha. All right, got a full art of our, or art card, sorry, of our little bookworm. Another Terramorphic Expanse, another cool. Maybe I'll make a blue-white just so I can take the campground because it's cool. I love, love, love the art for it. Another hover ship, so this is the regular version. So the showcase we got earlier. Clobberin. I was trying to decide if I sleeved it or not. I'll get it later. Just because it's a rare, we might as well sleeve it. We got another ticket booth. And another doggy. All right. We've got, what, 6 more? Let's see what we get. All right, got some more art. Fear My Authority. That's a cool one. So make references to classic sci-fi expansion, right? Welcome in. This is very 80s horror expansion. Yeah, it's fun. How are you? Ooh, we got Priest Monk. What did I say? Unholy. Oh, we got another Enduring. Cool. Okay. Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. Beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. Or when you unlock the story, create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying. That's really fun. I want to make it my mission to make a demon deck that like works really well. I need to like find a good commander for it, I think. I'd really like to do like a demon deck. I've got Kalia, which I might work with Kalia. I would say I've heard Bellacore is really good. Demons are really fun. Like I want to make it work. I think part of it is because I was like trying to put something together in Arena like a while back, and I just couldn't find a way to make it really work. So it's like it's still one of like my personal missions to make a cool demons deck. Piranhas can fly now. They fly now. That's right. I card the power crypt out. Oh, Phyrexian Arena. Bellacore is great. That's what I've heard. All right, let's wait. We need to get During Innocence. We got a second one. I can't get the other colors to save my life, but I keep getting the white one. Like that's like the 3rd one we have now. Like twice today. We had one from last time. Keys of the House. I know that I have that in my deck. 1 and tap, sacrifice keys to the house, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. For 3 and tap, block or unlock a door of target room you control, activate a sorcery. So I got that one as well. Cursed Windbreaker, which is just funny. I like it. I made my Bellacore. Oh, kind of like the magic card art. Love that. Another Attic. And a Meat Locker. We're going to have a lot of duplicates, but that's okay. Alright, we're down to last 5. I hope the room deck is fun. I know Panda did a version of it and said that he was having trouble with card draw, so I guess I need to double check. Make sure I've got enough of that in there. Got a shard. Slayer. Oh, I got a Nashi. I don't actually remember if I have this in my ninja deck. I know that it can go into it. Got Menace. Whenever Nashi Searcher in the Dark deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If you put no cards in your hand this way, put a 1/1 counter on Nashi. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I mean, if we wanted to do mill. I'll set her aside for now. I'll think on that. Alright, we got the Central Elevator and Promising Stairs. When you unlock this door, search your library for a room card that doesn't have the same name as a room you control. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Let me reread that one. Room card that doesn't have the same name as a room you control. That would be pretty good for a deck. I don't remember if it's in there already. Beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. That's you win the game if there are 8 or more different names on unlocked doors of rooms you control. So that is that's the win con there. So we'll set that aside. For some reason I thought it was on the other side of the card, but we'll double check. But I think that's the win con one. I mean, it's one of them at least. Bill, thank you so much for that sub for 65 months of support. How are you today? Welcome on in. If you're self-milling, definitely need a midnight clock. Yeah. I mean, I'll have one with Niv, so. Maze's End for rooms. If I can get an exclamation card. Return this land to your owner's hand. Search your library for a gate card, put on the battlefield, and shuffle. You control 10 or more gates, you win the game. So these would be rooms, though. So not gates. I have that in the 20 Ways to Win deck, though. I almost... If I knew the rules around the land play, I would have won with it. Are we expecting a Kingdom Death release? Maybe. Because end of month would have been the week. Yeah, maybe, Bill. I'm not sure. I might have to check their Discord here after stream. I would be on alert, probably. Let me catch up here. I have an Esper deck that runs rooms, but I also run a Dominant Zur, so the rooms also turn into creatures. That's fun. Kind of like Bellow with artifacts and stuff. Or enchantments. Zelda's Radiator. Okay, so it sounds like they're... I did see they were adding stuff back to the store, like getting in returns and stuff. So yeah, they're probably prepping the store. That's usually the first sign, is if you see them adjusting stock and stuff. Usually a good sign that they're gonna do a sale soon. Keep trying that. This has been better for me. This little tab's been better. I still like to do this so I don't goof up the corners, but... Alright, we got 4 packs. See if we get anything cool. Oh, we got the art for the alternate art for during Innocence. So they're kind of cutesy. Alright, so around every corner. We got planes, ghostly dancers. Whenever ghostly dancers enter, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked door of a room you control. Whenever enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 3/1 white creature spirit token with flying. I don't remember if this is in the room deck, but if it's not, it's going in now. I'm going to put that in the room pile. About a week and a half ago, they added some more Wendy Frozen Star and 75ml. Managed to snag one. Nice. Glad you're able to get one. Ghostly Dancers auto win in limiteds. It's very good. And for what we're doing, it'll be very, very good. Okay. The usual stuff in that one. Open up another. 3 more. Hoping for cool stuff. That's a pretty moth. Okay. Overlord of the Flood Pits. Impending 4. So 1 blue blue. If you cast this spell for the impending cost, it enters with 4 time counters and isn't a creature until the last is removed. Beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. Has flying. When it enters or attacks, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. I'll go ahead and throw a sleeve on that. Ooh, and a Tail of Tameo right under it. Alright, I don't actually know this one. Tail of Tameo. Mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share a card type are milled this way, draw a card, repeat the process. That's for 1, 2, and 3. For 4, exile any number of target instant sorcery and or Tameo Planeswalker cards from your library. Copy them. You may cast any number of the copies. It's kind of fun. I'll throw a sleeve on that too. I probably need to look at the Tameo stuff. I would probably enjoy some of those decks. I just haven't yet. Tried playing the Esper bounce deck in Standard yesterday. I was running into people with main deck, Obstinate, Baloth, and Temporary Lockdown. Wait, she's from the moon? I feel like I missed something. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, another Arabella. We got her last time too. Some nasty. She's a moonfolk. Yeah, yes. She's pretty cool. I feel like I keep pulling some of the cool moonfolk from like the Kamigawa stuff. I feel like I need to just look into that. Maybe there's something cool there I want to do. Okay. Whenever Arabella abandoned all attacks, deals X damage to each opponent or you gain X life. X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less. I've seen her with some of the nasty bunny decks. So I'm sure someone will want Arabella. Go ahead and throw a sleeve on. I'm sure we can find a home for her. I'm not interested, but someone else I'm sure is. On DuckTales, the people from the moon are real offended we don't refer to it as a planet. Well, what about poor Pluto? Poor Pluto. Moonfolk claim to be descended from the moon Myojin. Myojin or Kami. I know from the stuff I've just got stockpiled because I'm not sure what I want to run just yet. There's a bunch in there. That might be a good one for me to go back and... I got art for the Dashing Bloodsucker. It's fun. Maybe I go through. Kamigawa's got so many cool things, and I just need to... I mean, I cheated a little bit by doing ninjas real early, but I need to see what else is in there that I want to do. The shrines are also interesting to me. Some of the, like, kind of the black... more spooky stuff is interesting. There's just so much stuff in there. Mickey's dog? I don't think he's ever on DuckTales. I got Topher from MTG Goldfish Commander YouTube as a deck of Moonfolk. It's not good at all, but he loves playing it. See, I'm fine with that. As long as it's fun. I don't have to win, but I want it to be fun. Another come back wrong. Sorry, I'm just staring at cards at this point. By Ghosts, Live or Die, which is some cool art. Another grand entryway, we'll pull it. Another bedhead beastie. I'm heard. Alright. 1 left. I'm never gonna get those other enduring. Never. Never gonna be me. Goofy actually makes a cameo at one point? Nice. It's been a long time since I watched some DuckTales. You know what other show I really loved growing up? Darkwing Duck. What did I miss? We pulled some more cool stuff. This is actually our last pack, so let me open this up and then we'll go through everything. And then we'll get the rooms and see what we're missing. Alright, starting with the Glimmer. Paranormal Analyst. Another Pretty Plains. Roller Crusher, right? I haven't seen this one. has Delirium, so if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 or more card types in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When the Roller Crusher Ride enters, it deals X damage up to X target creatures. Well, pretty good. I'm gonna throw that in a sleeve. I don't know where I would put it, but it's neat. It's neat. I'll throw that with Arabella. I'm sure someone can find a good home for that. Darkwing also makes a few appearances. I gotta watch DuckTales now. Minibets is a big fan of the reboot. Good. I'm glad. It's always weird when like some of those reboots get done. You're like, oh, is it gonna be as good as the original? There's always that nostalgia factor. I love the art for this card so much. It's so creepy. Rite of the Moth says, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. If a creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead. And then you can flash it back. So it's a neat little card. And some really creepy art, which I like. Another Glassworks. Another grab the prize. And that's it. We done. We done. I'm never ever gonna get those other Enduring cards. I'm convinced. Alright, here's what we got, Panda. So I did get a Nashi. We got another Enduring Innocence. Got the Mind Skinner, which is great for mill decks, along with some Silent Hall Creepers. We got a bunch of Ley Lines. So we got Hope, 2 Resonance, and a Mutation. We got Winter, which seemed fun. I got Split Up, which was kind of a board wipe, so I kept that to put in something. Marina's Grimoire, I'm going to update to the Showcase card, because I have the regular. Here's the other Enduring Innocence, Enduring Courage. We got a Marvin, and then a Screaming Nemesis. So I think we did pretty well. And then there's just this whole mess of rooms that we now have to go through. Like the Showcase ones are really cool. Where they got kind of also the like 80s horror vibes in there. Hey Tony, how are you? And then for full art, we got some nice lands. We got Collected Company. We got the Jolly Balloon Man, who's so creepy. So creepy. Unstoppable Slasher, we got another one of those. We got a regular Grimoire. Valgavas. The Waltz of Rage was kind of neat. Overlord of the Flood Pits. I'll probably pull Tameo for myself, and I don't know, I kind of want to look into a Moonfolk deck. Guess that would be what? Blue, white, maybe some green? Trying to remember what I've seen for Moonfolk. Arabella, and then the Roller Crusher Rad. We got the Stick Twister, that's right. That's right, that's got to go somewhere. But that's what we got. I think we did pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside because we're going to look at the rooms next. But yeah, we did pretty well today. I wish I could get the other Enduring ones. I keep getting the white and red ones. I can't seem to pull any of the other ones. I don't know if they're just more rare. I don't know, but I can't seem to get them, which is weird. Don't ask about the balloons, chat. Yeah, they're creepy. I'm sure I can find someone else who wants that though. Probably the same person that would want some of the Arabella and the Roller Crusher. Balloons? We're good. The Jolly Balloon Man, Arabella, yeah. The fact that we have both, I'm sure I can find a home for those. Okay, let me grab the rest of that room deck, and we'll look through that today. We'll just hang out and build some stuff today. Okay, so this is what I kind of pulled last time. And then I've got another stack that I think are all duplicates. So we're just gonna organize and, I don't know, some card ASMR today, I guess. So here's what prompted us to start a room deck, is I actually pulled Marina herself. So, when Marina Vendrell enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library. Put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. I can tap to lock or unlock a door of target room you control. Activate only as sorcery. So that's why we started the room deck, because we got her right off the bat. But then we've added a whole bunch of rooms, and now I can't remember what pile this is. This is from today? I think today. Okay. We've also got Victor in the really cool art that I like. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Whoop. Other way. So for Victor, whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, surveil 2 if this is the first time this ability is resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent discards a card. If it's the third time, put a creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So that was kind of the basis for starting this deck. But then we've got all of these rooms that I need to just make sure that we've got everything. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to organize this. How we can look at this together. We do have more critters. So the critters I've pulled is Fear of Infinity. I also got that little Inquisitive Glimmer. A lot of these are based around rooms unlocking. So whenever enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, you may return it from the graveyard to your hand. The Glimmer enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Unlock also will cost 1 less. Okay, so we do have a Dancers. We pulled that earlier, and we do have one. I kept the little Gremlin Tamer. Whenever enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1 Gremlin creature token. Because the other thing with the room deck is we need ways to have critters tied to our rooms. So that's what the Dancers and the Tamer will be good for. Let's see what else we got. This one creates glimmers with rooms. This one we can use mana to unlock rooms. So a lot of the critters that I've added have things based around the rooms. But that's what I've got so far. I think what I want to do today while we're together is go through the actual rooms themselves and see if we've picked up anything new. We did get an Entity Tracker, so we don't need another one of those. And then Scavenger also has room shenanigans. So that's where we're at. Do I not have the Grimoire in here? Did I just skip it? I was pretty sure we pulled one. What have I done? Either way, that fancy showcase one will go in here, but I thought for sure we had pulled the Grimoire. If we did, I don't know where it went. This one's coming in. Let's see. With Zur. Flying enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to other types, and has base power and toughness equal to its mana value. That seems pretty cool for this. Okay. I'm like really worried about where that card went. Maybe it got stuck in the duplicates. Hold on. No, these are the ones from today, because there's the Dancers. Yeah, this was today. Okay, that's today. What was this? I've got too many stacks. Hold on. Please hold, chat. Why can't I hold all these rooms? I was just so sure I had another Grimoire, but now I'm confused. Gremlin. Okay. This is just a mess of stuff. Let's just put this over here for now. I think these are things I had kind of initially pulled out. We probably do want keys. I'll keep that. Okay, we're just gonna go through all of this. I have too many piles and I don't know what's what at this point. This looks like it's been organized, so this is from last time probably. More gems? Okay. Let's just organize all that together. Okay. Okay. Set aside our critters. Now we've got the fancy Grimoire in, so we're making progress. I'm gonna look one more time because I just feel like I had it. Maybe I took it for something else. Maybe I thought I was gonna put it in Niv or something. I don't know. That's all fun and games, so someone board wipes creatures, that's true. A room deck if you need inspo. I feel like I was kind of going off EDH rec. I think I'm gonna rock that. Tereya, hello, how are you? Dude, I don't care with the ping pong weather. I don't know what to... Did you get the crazy wind last night, Taria? Because, like, it felt like our house was going to go down. I always see the 2 cards in one. I wish I could chop them in half and have a small deck to fit my hands better. It's, the only thing I don't like about cards like this is, like, when you're playing in person, it's like, okay, I have to do the reading it sideways, or I have to, yeah, it's like, it's really obvious when I have something in my hand. I gotta work on my poker face for the sideways cards. That's, it's a little easier in, like, Spell Table or something, but, I feel like I have no poker face. It is similarly, I feel like I've got most of it. It's figuring out which rooms we have duplicates of, which rooms are kind of the better options, and then I probably need some more spells and things. I don't think I've pulled, like, any spells. I think that's gonna be the biggie, Panda. It's figuring out what spells need to, like, accompany all this. I have no poker face. That's also why we were talking about Betrayal on the... I forgot the name of the game again. Hill House? Whatever. That game. I don't have a poker face, so if I'm the person that has to be, like, bad, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. I have no poker face. Alright, let me zoom out here. Other way. Oh, you guys can't read it, though. That's fine. As long as you guys know, we're gonna do one of each. For now. I'm gonna try and organize, maybe by color, but some of them have 2 colors. We're just looking for duplicates, so... Just gonna try my best to organize these. I am glad we got, like, a pretty fancy one, though. That's the Doll Maker's Shop. Glassworks. Warp Space. Cadaver. I know we pulled that today. Grand Entryway, we pulled a bunch of those today. Annex. The gym, we just kept getting the gym. I guess I'll do a separate for multicolored. Okay, looks like this is, yeah, this is the one we were working on. Because they're all different so far. Okay, and that's the one with the WinCon. Cool. Okay, so then... Let's go through this, and is this the one I think I'd been through? This looks like that's today's. Okay, let's go through, which honestly, probably the one we need to do. Okay, sorry. Betrayal House Underhill, that's the one. That's the one. Definitely some rooms that don't need to be there. Recommend some stuff with card draws for enhancement. Yeah, a tutor or 2. I feel like when Scott was doing some of his, like, Voltron decks, and I was looking at Samurai, I feel like some of that could be good. Like, those, like, look for enchantment kind of deals. So I think those are kind of what I had in my head. That and spells. Like, I gotta have some spells in here. Because I just haven't pulled any aside. I'm just looking for rooms and things that said things about rooms. Ticket booth we have. Bottomless pool we have. Ghost dancers we actually do have. So I'll put that in trade. Yes, okay. Central elevator, that was our, yeah, that was the WinCon. I'm going to throw a sleeve on that actually, because it is the WinCon. I'm sure someone else will want that. Like, I might have some good tutors, but they're pricey, yeah. I did like tutors and too costly, something like $10. Yeah, I feel like that's not too bad to swing to finish a deck, I think. I think this type of deck is something I enjoy playing too, so I don't mind picking up a few things. Like, I was having so much fun that game where I almost... In spirit, I won that gate game, but I didn't actually because I did my... I goofed up how I was playing my lands. I would have won if I didn't... if I knew how something actually worked. But that was so much fun trying to get that to work. So I think I'll enjoy this. Surgical Suite we have. Painter Studio we have. Glassworks we have. Entryway we have. I guess I should also be looking for, like... Some of them have full art. I guess I should be looking for fancy copies of them. Steal the Miku. I did. I absolutely stole the Miku counterspell. Sorry, Tori, I got distracted. What are you up to today? I know you've got work. I hope it's going well. Got distracted by the weather. To file, we did, okay. The gym, we have so many gyms. I feel like we are just missing that one that I picked up from my landfall deck. I feel like we've kind of gotten everything else. This one was new. We did get this one today. So we got the funeral room and the awakening hall. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Which, honestly, I don't think I'd put in this room, or in this deck. I'd probably put it in with, like, my squirrels or something. Or the bats. But we have it, so I'll leave it in here for now. But that might be the one new one we got today. Everything else looks like we have. I think when Panda and I talked about it initially, I was only missing a couple anyway. So maybe it is just that one. Dollmaker's Shop. And these are organized, so I think that's what we've already done, but we'll take a look. I say that, but that's not in here. Polluted Cistern and Dim Oblit. Whenever one or more cards are put into your graveyard from your library, each opponent loses a life for each card type among those cards. When you unlock this door, mill 3 cards, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'll take that. That one is real oh, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. I used it a lot. Rise of the Dark Realms. Yeah, put all creature cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. 6 BB seems like a lot for a one-sided graveyard recursion. I think in the right deck. I don't know that I would leave it in here. But there's some cards that came in the commander decks. So I use Marina's ability. Yeah, get on the cheap side. Use Marina to lock and unlock it. I think just the deck not being as creature heavy. We do have that? Okay. Tunnel page. Lecture hall. Got that. Greenhouse, yep. Gym, yep. Green entryway, yep. Okay, so I just missed one the last time we... Oh, this is also... Okay, I guess my piles got goofed up. Secret Arcade and Dusty Parlor. Non-land permanents you control and all permanent spells you control are enchantments, in addition to other types. That needs to be in here. When you cast an enchantment spell, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to that spell's mana value on one target creature. Yeah, that definitely needs to be in here. Okay. And then I apparently just kept a gremlin because he was cute. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, do this only once. You probably don't need to be in a sleeve. I don't think I'll... Like, maybe you'll get thrown in, but I don't... Probably not. You're cute, though. You're cute. We need to find you the winter deck now. I think that's the only one we're missing. Oh, and Aminat. Those are the two that we don't own. I don't know. I'd have to look at the card list, I guess. All right, chat. Well, there's all of our rooms. I might take a quick photo here so we can compare and see what we are missing. We're missing the landfall one for sure. It looks like I'm probably missing a green or two. From what we've just pulled from packs, but that's all we got so far. I feel like we got most of it last box for a room deck. Like, we already had so many of the critters that you use for it. We got Marina herself. So, like, I feel like we're real close. It's just a matter of fine-tuning it, bringing in some spells, because I don't have, like, any spells. That's definitely needed. The commander, like, staples. We need, like, Commander Sphere and some mana rocks and stuff, but I feel like it's close. Maybe I work on this until the dragons come out, because I definitely want dragons, but maybe this is good to tinker with until I can. Is there anything else that needs a sleeve? I think we're good. Okay. Keys of the House needs a sleeve. Anything else while we're working on this deck? I think we're all set for now. Yeah. Let me actually... wondering if... I went ahead and ordered Curiosity since we can't seem to pull it. Creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I wonder if that would be some good card draw in here. But I need spells. Got Artist Talent needs to go in Niv. Midnight Clock needs to go in Niv. Monado has 3 rooms. Secret Arcade, which we have. Cramped Vents. I don't think we have Cramped Vents. I guess that's one that I'm missing. I don't remember reading that earlier. Okay, I guess I need to add that to my list to look at. Cramped Vents. And Bottomless Pool I do have. Winter has Polluted Cistern. We have that one. Okay. Okay, so the Cramped Vents and then whatever the one that I have in my landfall deck, I guess are the ones I'm missing. For this at least. But like some of these we'll probably take out because they won't be quite as good. But we're closer. We're closer now. Experimental Lab staff room is Zimone's. Experimental Lab, do I have that? Don't have, okay, so that's another one that I'm missing. I don't remember the name of the, or you're saying that's the one I have? I think that was the bad one in Zimone's. Spiked Corridor Torture Pit. Okay, so I'm missing a handful still. That's good to know. Different one, the locker room one. We do have that one. Yeah. Because I was even thinking, well, no, my ninjas wouldn't need it. They have that other places, but... That's the only room, and I think that's the bad one, and I took it out. of the landfall deck, sorry. Okay. Well, cool. We got closer. We added 1 room, and we had one that I needed to put in the right pile, so it's now in the correct pile. I'll keep tinkering with this, I think. Never unlock the store manifest dread, but 2/2/1/1 counters and trample on that creature. Never creature you control deals combat damage to the player. Turn the creature face up, put a 1/1 counter on it. Which makes sense for that deck, but it wasn't as good as some of the other landfall stuff I had, so I ended up taking it out. Okay. Cool. I need another molder. Put my room stuff in. Okay. With that done, chat, that means we need to pick a card for a repaint. So, you guys unlocked a sub goal to repaint a magic card. I've never done this before, but I follow a lot of people on Twitter that do it, and it looks fun. I don't normally paint 2D stuff, like canvas or anything, so it'll be a challenge for me. But we've picked out a couple cards. So we have Trapped in the Screen, which I kind of want to do Yugi's grandpa and put him in the screen, because I think that'll be fun. We also... We had joked about doing a Blue Eyes White Dragon a while back, so I got that as well. We do have a white dragon. But I kind of want to go through what we have from our Foundations box and see if there's anything else we think would be fun. So, as we go through, if there's anything you think could be fun, just let me know. I'm just going to pull aside anything I can kind of think of as we go. But that's what we got planned for the rest of the day. That's it. Walk-in closet. Yep. Okay, so I don't have another one of those. And that one was very good. That's the one. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the slow scroll here. You're trapped on the screen by replacing the screen with a planet. A big one like Neptune? No, not that. Uranus? I think we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Locked down. But if there's anything else we need to paint. I kind of want to do like a couple options and then we kind of do like a vote. So I think that's probably the plan. I'm just going to slow scroll through here. See if there's anything that strikes our fancy. Burnish Heart. I feel like like some of these cards I just also need to reread because I haven't looked at them in a bit. Walking Closet is the play, pre-release bundle, Nightmare bundle, and collectors. I'll probably just, if I want it, I'll just buy another. It's fine. I don't think it was too much money. I don't remember, though. I remember buying it because someone on Arena absolutely twerked on me with it. I was like, that's great. That's exactly what I want for my landfill deck. That's why I bought it initially. Alright, Mazemind Tome. Put a page counter on this artifact, scry 1. Put a page counter on this artifact. Oh, for 2 and tab. Draw a card. When there's 4 or more page counters on this artifact, exile it. If you do, you gain 4 life. So you can just keep socking away tokens to get some life. Caravan. Progenitus. I feel like the obvious is to do like a Warhammer Trigon, but I don't know that I want to do that. That doesn't sound as fun as some of the other things we've come up with. Deadly Brew, Cloud Blazer. If I had another Gruul deck, Ruby would be fun to put into it. Enforcements. Warden of the Cycle. Little panda's really fun. We could make a Scorched Panda. Repaint a zombie card. Start easy. Could do that. That would be easier. I'm just the type to dive in immediately with something. Which zombie would we paint? If we're gonna be repainting the zombie, we need some kind of reference. I think is the fun part. Is pulling in something from somewhere else to do. I should probably pull this Aurelia for my Kalia deck. Yeah, I should do that. I'm gonna pull that. I have a Kalia of the Vast. And that's what I kind of want to work with the demons. Like, there's some angels in that deck, but I kind of want to... I want to make it more demon heavy. I don't know. It seems fun. Success brings more success. Yeah, I think I need something that I want to paint, I think is the thing. Here's the one I thought of for Sadie. Little Mischievous Pup. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab them. They're all like white cards. I need a subject I'm also excited to paint. Zombies are fine, I guess. They're not my thing. They're fine. But if we had like a zombie from something else we want to paint, I would probably be more interested. Oh, is Sadie stealing my sock? That's a good shout. I was just gonna do her like in profile, but that's a good shout. I'm just looking. If anything sounds like a good one. Oh, look at it. I didn't realize the little Kitkin we're back in with. Some Poxwalkers. That might be a good way to combine them. We'll see what zombies we've got in here. That's a fun way to combine it. Kind of like the Trigon we mentioned. Cat Collector. Well, we'll do the black cards next. Let's see if we find something fun. We'll combine Alive and Madness and Bill's suggestions. What we got? Nested Shambler. Oh wait, this is stuff I took out of my scroll deck. Okay. Decided I didn't want those. So that's I'm gonna think about that. Oh, what did I do? I thought this was the black mana section. It is not. This is the black mana section. Going the gods from Amonkhet Aether Drift doing his Yami Yugi. Now you're speaking. What if we just took magic and made it Yu-Gi-Oh? Aurelia, oh, a Celestine? Okay, I'm gonna back up here. I don't want everything to be Warhammer. I don't mind doing a couple. Okay, let's look for a zombie for Bill. And see if we can make it. There's gotta be some just basic ass zombies in here. I didn't know we had a massacre worm. That's fun. When I was talking about, like, Kamigawa, like, some of this kind of cool stuff, the kami and the little spirits and stuff, I kind of want to make something with that. Just because they're cool. Even if they're not, like, the best. They're just cool. Are you kidding? There's not a single zombie in this? Just a basic-ass zombie. If not, I definitely have some from, like, Midnight Hunt. I can't believe there's not just a basic zombie in here. Unless it's hidden in here somewhere. That was all mine. This is all land, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's all land. I can't believe there's not just a basic-ass zombie in this whole box. That's wild. Yeah, I think I can find one for you, Bill. But that's I thought for sure there'd be one in here. Okay, well, we'll just let me back up. Now that we know there's no zombie, let's see if there's something else we want to. I guess as we're going, like, I'm trying to play off the names and, like, what would make sense to repaint it to. You like Kamigawa? I know someone who's getting rid of a whole mint sleeve and set of Champions, Betrayers, Saviors from Kamigawa from early 2000s. I don't have the money for something like that, but I do like Kamigawa. That's pretty crazy, though. Those collections that are just in really, really good shape are so fun to flip through and look at. I do like Kamigawa, though. They got some cool stuff. I've pulled some, I've pulled a bunch of, like, just picking up packs when we're at the store. And, I've got a little collection, but I haven't done anything just with it. Because oh, it's you! I don't think I can afford that at the moment, but that's pretty cool. Hear me out. What do we got? Can't quite recall. Forbidden. Target player draws 3 cards. As Pot of Greed. I'd have to get the card. Starter should have 4. 4 zombies? Oh, I was looking, like, I thought there was just basic zombie. I guess if any of those sound like a poxwalker, I guess. Which one of those sounds more poxwalkery? Suspicious Shambler, Dread Summons, Midnight Reaper, Vile Entombler. There is the token, that's true. I didn't think about tokens. That's a good shout. Are those still in here? Looks like they're... Ugh. We also have more of the adorable treasure. Zombies might be on the back. Got some hamster. Oh, that's from what I took out. Where is the... Where's the ones that come with the box? I need to not pick up this category anymore because it's not what I'm looking for. This looks more humans, goblins, fairies, dragons. There's a zombie. That would be, we would be painting a full art right off the bat, but there's a zombie. Okay, I'll pull it. I guess, is there anything else here? Dog. We could just make Sadie dog. Insect. Human. Goblins. what's the girl? Oh, Dark Magician Girl. I'm thinking of a Magic Gathering. Could be Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think I'd want to pick a, like a spellcaster if we did it. Paint chat for Goblin. Just a bunch of little ditto faces. Our little goblin. Okay, so we've got, so far, we've got a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh options. We've got a Sadie option. A Warhammer option. Let's see if I can come up with anything else as we go. Also just kind of thinking of my decks as I flip through. That's a worm. It's so cool. What did you run with Kamigawa, Alive in Madness? Since you've got the whole set, what were you running with it? I know we've talked the Samurai before, which I did start a Samurai deck. I need to get back to at some point. Because I just happened to pull a shitload of Samurai. I kind of cheated with Kamigawa because I had already started ninjas, and then the Samurai, I basically got like most of the deck from the packs I picked up. Fire Immolator, Fanatical Firebrand. See if anything comes to me. A little Harmless Offering. Yeah, like Grandpa on the TV. I think that would be an easy one to start with. Like if we were to do some of these, because like I feel like we've got enough to kind of, I don't know, do a vote or whatever. I feel like that would be the easiest because it would just be right there. Might be, kind of like Bill said, might be a good one to start with and then build up. But then, yeah, we can do Blue Eyes, we can do Sadie, we can do like a Poxwalker. What do you guys think? Do we have some good options here? I'm sure there's more that, like if we just kept flipping, we'd probably come up with more. Our way together. That's some really pretty art. Unsummon. I feel like there has to be something we could do for her. First one, full art. Who says jump in that deep end? Start painting, Strimmer. Flash, she's got some cool art too. I like the contrasting colors. Baptism by fire, that's right. I feel like I should preface by saying the first one's gonna be awful. That's just how it works, but I'm excited to try. I love this card so much. I know I say it every time, but I love Witness Protection so much. For those not familiar, Enchant Creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities as a green and white citizen creature with base power and toughness 1/1. Name legitimate business person. So you can just enchant a giant creature to become a 1/1 legitimate business person. I love that card so much. It's just the amount of trolling I like. And your second can be a Black Lotus. Emperor, welcome in. How are you? We're trying to figure out, Emperor, what card we're going to repaint. So what, okay, so you're on board with me. We've picked out a couple. We have some Yu-Gi-Oh suggestions. So if you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh, we were going to put Grandpa in the TV. And then we have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Mischievous Pup, we were thinking maybe Sadie running away with my sock. And then Bill suggested a zombie, like, Poxwalker. So kind of getting the Warhammer crossover. So that's kind of what we got so far. And I'm just kind of flipping through for anything that sounds interesting. We got a White Dragon, yeah. I think, just to catch up, I think the TV would be the easiest to start with. And then we can do some of the others, maybe. Like, if it's fun, I would love to do a couple of them. But, like, say you were throwing the sock. I also, like, I might sketch and prime some of it off stream so that we can do the actual painting together. So, that might be, some work getting the sketching done, too. It seems 100% on brand. I think it could be fun. I think maybe we try this first and then, yeah, like if it's fun, if Magic Monday becomes either arena or we're repainting cards, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What are you up to today, Emperor? I'm just looking for anything that could be fun. These are all out of order too. Need to take a day and organize some of this. Voracious Great Shark. There is no boat big enough. I like the flavor text of the giant shark. Nothing stood out to me, but I'm sure there's more in here that I'm just missing. Not making the connection right off the bat. Is Painter Staple Can Magic cards? I think that's what most people use. So a lot of them, when they do the repaints, will like tape off up here, and then they'll tape off this part, and then they'll prime the rest of it. So I guess we could also, like, some people will just extend, so they'll make it a full art. So they'll keep all this, but then extend the background and paint match. I've seen a lot of people do that with, maybe we do like a land card, where they'll just extend it and color match it out to the edges. So that's another option. We could find a land to extend out and make pretty full art. Truffle snouts, spooter. I guess we can look at lands here in a second. Maybe there's a pretty one we like. I'll make a Hydra deck. Hydras are just cool. Could be fun to do that. Yeah, that could be. That might be a good, like, beginner one, too. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Venom Connoisseur. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gains Death Touch until the end of turn. This is the second time this ability is resolved this turn. All creatures you control gain Death Touch. Never open a box organized by rarity. That's a good way to go. Be fun to try. Not sure I'd do. Oh, the color matching, being colorblind. That would be tricky. I don't know, I haven't seen some of these cards. I've played a fair amount of Foundations. Springbloom Druid. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Snick. Organize that together while they're here. Trying to think of what it's not for, like, giant growth. That's such an easy one. My color, put it into a binder. We have the, just the, like, white boxes, but we do by color, too, for when we're building a deck. Easy to pull out the colors and go wild. I got some fun things this weekend. Oh, with games that don't have good colorblind helpfulness. I love when they pair up, like, the colors with, like, a symbol or something like that. So that, yeah, you don't have to worry about some of that. It's cool to see more games including that too. Where like they have a colorblind mode, and then some of them even have like the type of colorblind. Oh, it's pretty Gigantosaurus. Oh, all good, Emperor. I'm glad Puppy got to go out. That's a fun card. I like that. Sorry. I love playing green. You can move the top card of your library anytime. You can cast creature spells from the top of your library. You can spend mana of any type to cast creature spells. Depending on the deck, that could be pretty good. This needs to be in my landfall deck. Primeval Bounty. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put 3 1/1 counters on target creature you control. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 3 life. Just leave it. So leave it. Okay, well. I don't know how I hadn't seen that, but... Puppy O has a negative test, so she's confirmed back in fighting order. I am so glad, Emperor. So glad. Panda says, forgot to tell you, there's someone at the con that had a mood dang mini. She cute. Also, same people I'm an email about printing. Oh, the Trench Crusade stuff. Nice. I'm glad you found someone that can print that for you. Okay, well, here's a ooze for noob, too. Predator ooze. Okay, well, I think that was at the back of this. Here's Bane. Another Hydra. Oh, I gotta find some Hydra stuff. Okay, well, I think that's kind of what we've gone through. Oh, let's look at the land. That's what we were talking about. Let's find a land to... I'm gonna split this up because my hands are small. Saltwater Cliffs. You know what could be fun is something for Rogue's Passage. Like if I did a custom Rogue's Passage for my ninjas or something. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I don't know what it would be, but having a custom one for my ninjas sounds kind of fun. I think my silly suggestion got eaten by Twitch. Oh yeah, I haven't seen... I'll be honest. I assumed you dropped off for bed. I was saying the finale of Revelation at the bottom of the blue could be... Well, accepting the lewd tubers. We get to paint all the lewd tubers. I like it. I don't know that I want to paint the... maybe the gates. I feel like if we did gates, we'd have to do all of the gates. I feel like that might be a big project. Oh, Ninja Turtle related? Like a pizza truck? Could be cute. There is I need to still buy him, Bill. He was still a little pricey last I looked. There is a Ninja Turtle that I need to put in my deck. His name is Taiko. But he goes with ninjas. He was in the new Jumpstart set. But I haven't picked him up yet because he was still pricey last I looked. Okay, here's some of the... Portal Rogue's Passage. Ooh, Neon Dynasty ninjas with the bright color theme. Yeah, that could be cool too. Okay, I've got it pulled out. I think a custom one for my ninja deck could be cool. Sorry if I missed it, Alive and Madness. Was there something, because you mentioned you had all your Kamigawa. Was there something you ran with Kamigawa that you like to play? Posted the mood ding in the web gallery. If you guys want to see, that's in the Discord. I'm going to throw the Discord in again. We've been doing Commander Night on Thursdays, kind of as people are available, but that's kind of when we try to be available. If you would like to check out Commander, that is kind of U.S. evening time slot, but whoever is available for the week can hop in and try to get a game. Maybe this Tranquil Cove would be easy, because then it's like finishing the mountain, finishing the sky, and the beach. What do you guys think? Should we try a Tranquil Cove? I was trying to think of ones we could also like put in decks I'm playing, but that feels like it would be an easy one to like try and color match. I'm gonna set it aside while you guys think about it. Because then we'd have like a couple different colors to match. That was my first set. White Red, that's what I'm building. White Red Samurai. I guess I had Blue Black Ninjas, Mono Black Rats too. I think my Samurai, I was trying to remember if it had black in it too. If it was Mardu. It might. I don't remember now. That would be good. I think I'll set that aside. That could be another one to work us into it. I feel like this one would be tricky because I don't know how this would kind of finish. Barons is also pretty. I'm gonna grab this one because I would put it in with my werewolves. Yeah. So it would be one I would like add to a deck. Got some options here. I like the idea of the Rogue's Passage for my ninja deck. I'm just seeing if there's any others that seem like a real obvious one to do. Temple of Mystery is really pretty. Temple of Enlightenment. Crawling Barrens. Guild Kate. Let's see. Alright. I feel like we've definitely got enough to kind of pick something, but if there's just any other really pretty ones. Already got full art. Pretty plains. That could potentially be another easier one. Something like this too, where it doesn't have the text, we could go down to the bottom here as well. Maybe if we find a good one for that, we try it. Kind of a boring swamp. Like something like this we could extend down maybe. Sitting around the beach with borks around her head, reading the card Untranquil Cove. We have untranquiled the cove. My cards got so beat up, but when I got adult money, I bought the full redemption mint sets of Kamigawa and Ravnica. Now I'm trying to turn them into Warhammer. It's really funny that you're doing that and we're going the opposite. We've been selling all of our Warhammer to... mine's to pay off credit card, but to get magic. But Scott's been doing that, selling Warhammer. One hobby to the next. It's a pretty forest, but I feel like it could get muddy real quick if we did it down here. Okay, that's what we got. You know, I feel like that's a good first pass of things. To see if we even like doing it. I feel like we got a good one. I feel like a good mix of things. Some will be easier than others. Some definitely, let me, I guess, kind of rank what I might do here. We unlocked one stream. I kind of want to make Grandpa the stream. I feel like this and maybe a land we start with. Let's do... I'm gonna let chat pick. If we did Rugged Highlands, I would probably put it into my werewolf deck. But Tranquil Cove is also very pretty. Which land would you guys want to start with? Try and color match and kind of take out to the edges. So Scott likes cards and he's getting rid of knights. It's true, he does. He do. Panda's bought some of the knights. Short-tempered Slam has entered the locale. Oh god. Slam, how are you? I tried, after we wrapped up, and I finished my work, I tried to do the tempered, and yeah, it has to be off the map to get all the stuff. So I wasn't able, I wanted a cool weapon like you. I didn't get the stuff I needed, but I did get a bunch of, like, materials. How's your day going? We're trying to figure out our repaint, and I think I want to start with Grandpa and the TV. I think I want to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Repaint first. But then I'm trying to figure out what land we want to do. And this would be extending it to the edges, so making it a full art. I didn't know that. Yeah. So I tried the, we had a quest for one of them, and I did that. I think it was the same sand dude that we had done together, and I didn't get anything. So then I just went to the map and I grabbed one, and that worked. So, not again! Big welcome in, how are you? I don't know which one I want to start with. This would go into a deck, is why I'm leaning this way. But this is really pretty. It's really pretty. Hulk, welcome in. How are you? I've yet to start Monster Hunter Wilds. It's been good, Panda. I hope that you enjoy it when you get to dive in. Who's got you flashing the shoulder? It's because I keep getting hot and then cold, Slam. So I do the half on, half off. Oh. When I got home last night, I was just like, no, don't turn on the game. You would just be up all night. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Heck it, I'm throwing both in. I'll just see how I feel that day when we do it. The swamp I do want to do and extend it down here, but it's going to be after we mess with it. I do want to try that. I like the Rogue's Passage idea and making it kind of more neon to match the ninjas. I like the Poxwalker idea for a zombie. But these are going to be more work. Along with Sadie being the mischievous pup with their sock. More work. And a Blue Eyes White Dragon is going to be more work. So I think we save these for if we like it and have fun. I think these would be easy ones to start with. What do you guys think? Should we throw Grandpa on the TV? I think we throw Grandpa on the TV. I think we do it. Hulk's is good. Been buying, Innistrad Remaster booster box. What have you been looking for, Hulk? The Seductress jumper hang. That's right. That's right. For Grandpa. Oh, the ring girl in the TV? That's a good one, too. I mean, I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple. We could have all kinds of things. Because there's also... I pulled this aside, but I don't think it works as well. This one's more ring girl. Haunted Screen. With her coming out. I mean, we've already got kind of Spirit coming out. I'll throw it in the secondary pile. But I think that's a good mix. I think that's a good mix. Do I have any coffee? I do. A Scooby trapped in the TV. Oh no! All right. I think we did it, chat. Let me show Slam the pulls we got today. And I think we're set for repaint stream. So potentially next week, if I can get them taped off and primed and all of that ready to go. I'll hold on to these for if we like it and we want to do more. If I end up hating it or I'm just god-awful at 2D, then we'll put them back in the box. But if it's fun, then we'll do some more. Alright. Grandpa pile. I need more boxes back here. Okay, here's... What is this? Okay, it's kind of both. Okay. So for things that I think I'm going to keep and we pulled that are cool. I have a pile for potentially trading. Okay, we got a Nashi. So Nashi's fun. She is a rat ninja wizard. So she may go... I'm going to keep her, I think, in case I want to put her in my ninja deck. She has Menace. Whenever Nashi deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If you put no cards in your hand, this way you put a 1/1 on Nashi. I just don't do as many... I mean, legendary would be good. I don't have as many enchantment in the ninja. But I know people do put her in that. We also got a Marvin, which we didn't get last time. Has all activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name as this creature, which in a commander deck would have. We also got Winter. So Ward 2, beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. Has Delirium. As long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those card types. Which just sounds annoying, so I'm going to keep it. That sounds annoying, and I'm just going to take it. Okay, we got a Leyline of Hope. So we got a bunch of the Leylines, actually. If you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. As long as you have 7 life more than your starting total, creatures you get a 2/2, which I think I'm going to throw immediately into that bat deck we were making. We got a Leyline of Mutation. You may play Wooburg rather than pay mana costs for spells that you cast. We got 2 of Resonance. We got a foil and a non-foil. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single creature you control, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. We got another Enduring Courage. So this is the one that I'm probably going to put in my Samurai. Another creature you control enters, gets 2/0 and gains haste till the end of turn, and then it comes back as an enchantment. We also got Innocence, which will go in the bats. Has Lifelink. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. That's once a turn. We got the Screaming Nemesis that turns off life gain. I pulled Split Up because it's like a board wipe that I didn't have. So I just pulled that. We got the very cool Silent Hall Creeper art. And I'm thinking about putting this in the ninjas because it has Can't Be Blocked. Now whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put 2/1/1 counters on Silent Hall Creeper, draw a card, or it becomes a copy of another target creature you control. Isn't it? I like the art for it. There's the regular one. We got 2. But I really like this art. And then the very annoying Mind Skinner. Also can't be blocked. When a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. So if I wanted to be annoying and do mill. So that's kind of what I've pulled that, like, I kind of want to keep and, like, maybe do stuff with. And then I have another pile of what I'll probably, like, throw in the old trade binder or sell for other cards. Help me pay for Final Fantasy. So in there, for 3. For 3. It's really easy to make it real gross, too. Leyline Transformation. Could be good in the room deck. That's true. Want some fun with the Wooburg? Oh, more fun. He's in my dragon list. Yep. Oh no, not Magic Tony Stark. Welcome in. How are you? So, Scott's mentioning Morophon because spells of the chosen type you cast cost Wooburg less to cast. This effect reduces only amount of colored mana you pay. Other creatures you control get a 1/1. So throwing that in with the with that could be fun. Good seeing you. Not good seeing the evil card game. We've gotten back into it with Commander and we're really enjoying it. How are you today? Okay, so then the things that I won't probably keep. I already have Entity Tracker for our room deck, but that was room-based. Ghostly Dancers is also very good and room-based. We got a Roller Crusher ride, which I hadn't seen yet. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player, while there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When it enters, it deals X damage to each of X... When it enters, it deals X damage to each of up to X target creatures. So that's also fun. And I'm wondering if it should go in Niv, actually. Because if it doubles damage and I have other damage doublers, could get pretty nasty. Or at least just another way to double damage. I don't know. It does mean I'd have to figure out spells and stuff again. I've noticed a distinct absence of Monster Hunter chat. I tried talking Monster Hunter earlier when there weren't as many hunters in chat. That's what happened, Emperor. That's what happened. Everyone's pretty excited for Final Fantasy Commander, so you can see how the big hype is cool. I haven't played Magic since the last set after Theros, I think. Yeah, we got back into it, and we're enjoying the heck out of it. That's what I'm saying. Roller Crusher plus Twin Flame plus some of the, like, otters do it, too. Yeah. Maybe. I'm gonna throw it in the other pile. We got another Arabella, so if you're doing like a bunny deck, it gets pretty gross. Tameo, I want to go back and look at. It really should be in the other pile, but I want to do something with the moon folk. I think they're kind of neat, and I don't know what to do with them. We got an Overlord of the Flood Pits, so it had Impending 4. Whenever it enters or attacks, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. So some blue shenanigans. Waltz of Rage. Just seem neat. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another creature. Till the end of turn, whenever a creature you control dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it till the end of your next turn. So that's kind of neat. We got another layer. I pulled the Fancy Grimoire, so I've got this one for trade or another... I think the other one ended up in Niv, but someone else might want that. I'll read that one because that one's kind of fun. When it enters, if you cast it, draw 5 cards. You have no maximum hand size and don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, discard that many cards. If you have no cards in hand, you lose the game. So that's kind of fun. Zombie dude, he is annoying. So he is sleeved in case anyone else wants to, because I think he's in the Valgavoth deck. We got the Jolly Balloon Man, who's super creepy. But 1 and tap, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to other types, and has flying and haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of next end step, activate a sorcery. We got a pretty Flood Farm Verge. Which is actually, I thought it was blue-black. It is white-blue. The art seems very, very black instead of white. But it's very pretty art. And then we got a collected company in the full art. So that was kind of the end of the pulls. And we pulled one new room for my room deck. We pulled... Which one was it? Funeral Room. So we got, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Which will either go in this, or I will steal it for the bat deck. So, it has a home somewhere. So we did add a room to the room deck. And that's kind of what I got. At this point, the all cards from graveyard deck attempt. Yeah, it looks like it would be... I thought it was blue-black when we were going through it earlier. It's apparently blue-white. It's a very dark white-gray, yeah. They just increased that darkness quite a bit. It's on white, but then they cranked the other slider. Good one to repaint in the future. I think it would be difficult to make it look... Because you'd be painting... it would almost be more like the abandoned campsite, which I guess is why it's not. But... Because it would be... Well, that would be more of the full art, but... I think that would be a tricky one. It would be a complete repaint, I think, is the... Yeah. Because even, like, some of this I'd probably repaint. I guess you could leave that as some contrast, but it would be a full... Repaint the basic one, yeah, exactly. I just thought it was black when we were going through. Well, okay. Well, chat, that's all I got for today. We got a lot done, though. We found our repaints, which is great. I'm very excited to put Grandpa on the TV and work on some land. We got a room for our room deck, and we got some other stuff that I'll sort through and see where I want to put that. Randomly found a green that I want to add to my werewolves, so we did it. We did it! Alright, so tomorrow, I think we're going to monster hunt. If Slam would like to join, Slam is welcome to join. If not, I'll just run around and do solo stuff. So I think tomorrow we're going to monster hunt. Wednesday we're going to monster hunt. So if you guys want to come watch us monster hunt, that'll be tomorrow. Socials, if you want to follow along with what we're doing, there are my socials. I'm more active on Blue Sky right now. YouTube is where I've been doing our VODs, our shorts. This will be going on YouTube. I think I'm going to not kill Instagram, but stop posting to Instagram. So if you'd like to see my shorts content, I'm over on TikTok and YouTube for shorts. And then Discord, if you want to come hang out with us, or if you want to try and join us for a Commander night, that's in our Discord. You can join us there. So thank you, everyone, for all the support. Thank you for hanging out today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow for monster hunting. Bye-bye for now.